Welcome back, fellow scrubs, and I saw you sneaking in there before I even started here. Bonzo-san, thank you for the follow. Hadn't even started yet. Jeez. Alright, so we've got a lot of new stuff since I was sick last week, so we've got a lot to catch up on. So I'm just gonna pull it right over. Of course, this is Pocket Fighter EX Day. This game is not endorsed by SNK or Capcom or anybody like that. Just a free fan game. So just get that out of the way. And let's have a look at what's been going on. Excuse me. Still a little... Try to choke down some dinner before I start. A little salty. It's killing me now. It's killing my voice. No, this was definitely the greatest decision. Alright, we've got Terry. Terry's back. So, I've done some changes to him. Like, retooled some of his make Ryu stop that. He's definitely got a bunch of hitbox changes. They're a lot different if you remember what they looked like last time. Not everything's done yet, but it's getting there. Not too many huge changes. Like this attack almost didn't change much at all. Mostly like the jabs and like the heavy punch, they changed. Like their hitbox got thinned, so it's not as tall. They're not supposed to be anti-air attacks, so that prevents them from being that. Or well, tries to prevent them. Sometimes it still works. Wall kick didn't get too many changes. The crouching heavy actually got quite a few changes. It used to be like one solid block in the middle, but now I've let's stop it here so you can see. There we go. I kind of split it up so the big range is up top, but a low attack will go under it. So if you kick under it, it won't do anything. If you get close enough, it'll catch whatever it is down here. But it prevents it from being like just a giant block. That's like, it's tall and it's long, and it's like, come on, it's a little too much. Power Wave got a visual change. You may have noticed from... If you've been around a while, you notice we did put in a new sprite for it, and that's not particularly new. But the smoke coming off of it is... We changed the effect on that, and the timing in which it comes out is a little more animated here. Actually has a startup frame now, and it won't move until that startup frame is done. This one here. So once that goes through 3 frames, now it's going to start to move. So just a nice little visual touch there. Still functions pretty much the same. I did de-emphasize it a little bit. So you might notice that the knockback is not too much, and the stun is not too much on it. But if you use it closer, there's more stun. And that's so you have different combo opportunities close up than if you're far away. See, he can block that now because I wasn't close up enough. Or he might be able to block the projectile in its entirety. Close up, you can still get it. So it makes these kind of combos a little more valuable when you do that kind of stuff. And Terry's not really a long ranger, so you know you can harass a little bit with it, but it's not going to be your primary. So I've changed a couple things with how power charge works. Obviously, you can special cancel out of it with certain specials, but you can no longer attempt to do so when they're already in air. Oh, I didn't hit them. Hold on. We'll do it like this. So if I tried to cancel from that air hit, I'm not gonna get anything. Doesn't do anything. So you can see in the input view, I'm trying stuff and not going. So you can only do from a grounded hit. And to be honest, it wasn't going to connect anyway. Because when it hits in the air, it doesn't set the juggle flag. So even if you did a crack shoot or whatever, it's not gonna hit anyway. So I just made the behavior a little bit more consistent. But to make up for some of the slight functionality lost there, I now have a level 2 Buster Wolf. So you've got that and the level 3. So you can do, you know, like that if you've got a level 3, or you can do something like that if you got level 2. So that those were no longer were not previously possible because you had to have all 3 bars to do a Buster Wolf. But here, you can do something with the level 2. Because once you use obviously an EX or whatever, you're not gonna be able to have it. Let's see. What's another one? Yeah, something like that. Actually, I could have used the level 3 there because I didn't use a. I don't think you can get that. So we do have the round wave is back. It's the EX version of the power wave, and it does let you get stuff off of it. Let's see. Come on. No. So you can do that. Something like that. I really didn't need the max cancel there. I could have canceled Buster Wolf into, I could have canceled Bird Knuckle on the Buster Wolf, but I didn't because I was a dummy. I don't know if I could really follow up anything on that or not. I'll have to experiment because I changed a lot of the stuns and the hitboxes, so some of the stuff I'm not really sure what's completely possible at this point. But that's more for you guys to explore too, so that works too. Either way, I'm pretty satisfied with the results. EX Dunk is high angle geyser. It looks like a little mini one. I just actually finished reprogramming that one today. So since the system changes have come through, Terry's moves were pretty much unprogrammed. They were all deactivated and they couldn't work, and all the effects were gone. So been pretty much trying to fix that the last few days, make sure all the effects are fine, like all the energy effects, like on the power dunk and like that little wave at the end. Everything basically. Well, you can see here, I haven't fixed this one yet. That's Power Geyser. It just doesn't appear. It's just gone. And that's what all the moves were like with special effects like this one. So I had to do those over again. You couldn't do anything basically. So that's pretty much where we are at this point. I don't know if I showed off because we skipped that week, so let me just briefly go over Ken's changes that I did before I came to start Terry again. Ken's got a couple little things that he can't do yet, or rather is not fine-tuned. Like this, you'll notice the fire graphic on it is not quite right. And I still have to edit that one, but I think that's the only real move that I want to do, other than changing the way that the multi-grab works. Because here you can, if you let it go, it'll just end. But if you mash it out, you get more. I don't think it works entirely that way in the actual games. I think there's what do I want to say? Like when you grab, it doesn't just and let it go. It doesn't end. He'll just sit there and wait for you to keep mashing, and then in the meantime, your opponent can wiggle out by also mashing. But that functionality is not currently in the game, so I want to try to get that in before the next release, and I'll see if I can make that happen. If it doesn't happen, then it'll be in a future update. So Ken's got his crazy kicks from Street Fighter 2 and CVS 2. The way you do those is by a half circle forward kick. That's the light one. Half circle forward kick heavy, and a half circle forward kick EX gets you the third variety. So that way you have them all in kind of a consistent motion. Inspired by Street Fighter 2 and the way that Street Fighter 5 did Ken's kick unique move, you can chain together the light one into the other two variants. So there's the light in the EX, and then the light in the heavy. And like Street Fighter 5, light in the heavy, that kick combination gives you a special cancel. So it's a very high damaging combo potential if you can get it. It's admittedly a little bit tricky, but Ken is supposed to feel a little more technical. So if your timing's not right, you might miss your cancel, or it might not get close enough. Depends on what move you use too. But the optimal ender right now is the heavy Tatsu, which is another Street Fighter 5 feature. So we've added that version of the move. The light one does the normal expected, but the heavy does that. So that's good for getting over fireballs and stuff, and I think I already showed that off, so I'm not going to spend too much time. His EX, inspired from the Marvel vs. Capcom games, where he had the upward Tatsu and then the spike down. In this game, it gives you a free heavy, or sorry, not heavy, hard knockdown, so they can't roll out of it. Because there is rolling, if you're new and you don't know. We do have rolling. And when you get up off the ground, you can roll, and I think Terry's not set to do that as a dummy, but we'll change that. Let's see. Training mode settings. Quick recovery. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna randomize his recovery. Hey, hey! Winethorpe? Winethorpe? I'm probably saying that wrong. Well, thanks for the follow. Sorry I butchered the name. Alright, so watch Terry. He'll get up normally there. I told him to randomize. Hey, another one. Hi Cham Retro. Thank you. Alright. You should randomize now. Come on. He's not doing it. Why is he not doing it? Now he's broken. Great. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I guess it was just the random. The RNG wasn't in my favor. But see how he can roll. So you can do that. And rolling is, like in KOF, it's completely hit invulnerable. So see, he went through the kick. But it's not grab invulnerable. So if... he's not going to do it when I want. There we go. I got him. He tried to roll through me. So, oh yeah, the other thing, the Shinryuken, we changed the flashing on it. You may have seen that update I posted on Twitter. But we toned down the flash effect on it. The one that was there was not quite the intended one. I also reinstated the air EX Tatsu, which goes down. And if they're jumping, it just slams them down. So what the difference here is, you can jump cancel on hit. So if you got good enough timing, which apparently I don't. Come here. There you go. You can follow up. You can follow up from the ground too if you don't want to jump cancel, but your options are a little more limited. I think, yeah, you can't get that one. Pretty much you're limited to a Shoryu because it's one of the fastest moves. You can do something like this. So it gives you a little bit of freedom in how you want to do things. Let's see, another thing. That move, if you're in the corner, there's enough time to follow up. Out in the open, there's not much you can do. It just pushes them. Oh, yeah, I guess not enough on that. Well, let's fix that. Boom. There. Get them in the corner. Then you can do what you want with them. Let's see. This is a little harder to do this one. Oh, no, he's dizzy. That's not gonna work. Oh, come on. There we go. Canceling the Nishin Ryuken. It's a little tricky in the corner. You don't have much time to get that extra input in. Yeah, I tried to make Ken as pumped up as possible. So that not only, obviously, he's going to play different than Ryu, but... No. I was going to say, I was going to show that you can go back. You can jump back and do dive motions and stuff. Or neutral. So you have a lot of options in mobility, and that way it's a little less like Street Fighter V, a little more like Street Fighter 4 or Third Strike, that kind of thing. So Shoryu Reppa, like I said, it's not complete yet. I have a lot to change on that, but that one's in. Come on. This one's hard to get on a cross-up. I don't want that kick. I want this one. I want to land and then get it, but it's a unique attack, so you have to hold down back to do it, otherwise you get the other one, so it's a little hard. How many buttons does the game have? 4. So light and heavy, kicks and punches. And then top button. Which is a shortcut key to changing the options here. Oh yeah, I guess. So he wakes up now. Thank you. Yeah, I try to post as much as I can on Twitter. Oh, you got me. Oh, there's a suction feature to the Shin Ryuken now. It might be hard to see, but it does pull Terry in. See? Even if you don't connect, it pulls them into it. So that gives you a little bit more range for when you do like a cancel. Let's see. No, not that one. Come on. There. And then it pulls him back in so he can get hit. So that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of what else Ken got. I think pretty much that, and the he got the fire on his Gary kicks when he's in Power Max mode. And it does change the functionality. So he can he can hold. If you hold the button, you'll get the drop down kick, just like Street Fighter 2. If you do it without Power Max, there's a little gap there. Notice that he got counter hit instead of it just being a combo. If he did a move that could get through it, then he would get through it. He's just doing a slow move, so he's still getting tagged by it. But in Power Max mode, there's no gap. It just is what it is. And that goes for the target combo version too. It's up to the discretion of the companies. If they want to shut it down, they'll shut it down. And that's fine. I'll just comply, and that's the end of that. Capcom and SNK are usually pretty good about that kind of thing. Like, you see tons of Mugen projects and all that. Capcom even encourages, you know, fan games and that kind of thing. So, it just is what it is. If they decide, wake up one day and they decide, nope, you can't do it anymore, alright, fine, that is what it is. And I'll comply. But until then, we're in the business. And obviously you can't be sold, so it's a free game. It's just a fan game. I wouldn't be stupid enough to try to sell it behind Capcom's back or SNK or whatever. But yeah, if they want to shut it down, they'll shut it down. Just uncommon for those companies to do that kind of thing. They're usually pretty cool with that. Capcom especially sees it as, you know, people love our stuff. Why are we gonna screw that up? They've even endorsed some fan games before. There was a Street Fighter Cross Mega Man game that they officially endorsed and put on their website. So they're cool. Capcom's really cool about it, and they have been for a very long time. That's not new for them. Yeah, it's something I knew going in. And if it gets shut down, it gets shut down, whatever. I'm having fun, I'm doing my thing. You know, it's a love letter game. But if they don't want it, then they don't want it, and you know, gotta respect that. Because they're the ones that own it. Oh, I didn't have anything else to do. Like, I'm out of the X bar, can't do much there. You can do something like that. This is pretty good damage, actually. But of course, it's corner only, and this is unsafe as shit. So you get caught with that being blocked, you're in trouble. Anyway, so I think that pretty much covers Ken and any changes that may have occurred that I forgot to take care of or to notify. Let's go to new stage. Haven't shown this yet. Or well, old stage, but new effects on it. I put layering into the background, and I added a snow effect. And I'll turn off the status screen so you can see it a little better. So you may notice I got little glowing lights on the smokestacks. Get a nice little very light snowfall going on, and the background layers now, it moves a little bit in a parallax. So that's good. I think it looks really good like that. I think I want to work toward getting stage transitions in. So like when you're fighting, you can go from like the daytime to the sunset, kind of like in the King of Fighters. Usually has that kind of stuff in their games, at least the earlier ones. I'd like to have something like that. So maybe the stage starts out without snow, but by the time round 3 happens, you have the snow coming down. I'd like to work toward that kind of functionality. That won't be in the scope for this next demo, but that's something I'm going to be checking out for later. So some basic light combos for Terry. Cannot cancel crouching light kick, so if you're going to cancel something, that actually wouldn't work. Burn Knuckle is too slow to get off of a light. Now EX Burn Knuckle, that will get off of a light. But if you're not spending meter, you're not going to get it. And likewise, Heavy Burn Knuckle will not connect off even a heavy hit. There's only certain attacks like this, or this, that you can get Heavy Burn Knuckle off of. Uh-oh. I set up my playlist wrong, didn't I? I randomized it. Whoops. I was gonna say, that little sound cue is usually reserved for the end of the stream. That's great. Well, I screwed that up. Alright, we're gonna get an extra few minutes out of it, because now I don't know what time it was. You might hear a few repeat tracks. I didn't realize it. I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. We can go a little longer. I wasn't even here last week, so the least I could do is that, right? So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So Burn Knuckle, the heavy version, only that attack and this attack can get it. Yeah, pack it up. It's time to go. I was like, wait a minute, it can't be 2 hours already. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. The only other condition that I found that you can do it in, when you do an EX crack shoot, it bounces them off the ground, and you can get the light one, but you can't get the heavy because it's too slow. However, when you combine the EX crack shoot off of a power charge, you have just enough time to get that heavy in. So there you go, you can get it. But normally it'll whiff. So there's that. That's one of the other changes I've made. You can also no longer do that, but you can definitely get Buster Wolf off of it. And so all the Burn Knuckle changes kind of all happened in tandem with the power charge changes. But I think it all works out pretty good now, because, you know, you can do stuff like that, and that looks cool. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that people think that. That was really the goal. It needs to feel good, it needs to look good. And if you don't have those two things, then it's not going to be worth playing. Nobody's going to want to play it. Oh, yeah, his neutral jump heavy kick is actually his CD from KOF 98. And if you don't know what a CD is, the heavy kick and heavy punch, press them at the same time, will do a special attack. So his grounded one was this, and his air one was this. Now I don't have that in the game. We don't have the CD as a mechanic. So this is just forward heavy kick. And this is just his neutral jump. And I chose that because a lot of people seem to use it that way anyway. They'd use it as a neutral jump in because it hits so deep. They would like neutral hop and then try to get people with that. Now in the KOF games, the CD would actually send you flying back like that one does. And so this one would normally too, but I changed that because it's not really a CD. You don't have the same benefits as using it like that, so I just made it a normal hit. But that means you can follow up with it, so that's cool. I keep trying that, I know it's not gonna work. Yeah, neither that. I really wanted to sort of de-emphasize his projectiles in a way, because Harry's not really a projectile character. Like, he's got a projectile, but he's not zoning anyone out. He's not fooling anybody. He's not zoning. Not like that. It's enough to get your opponent to move a little bit, but you're not going to really zone anybody out. He's not Ryu. He's got a lot of different tools. And I found that through developing him, he's really good at this range. He can harass, he's got really long limbs. He can harass opponents. He can use the crack shoot. The light crack shoot's pretty fast. And you just stand back and harass, and Ryu doesn't have much to hit him with, except for the Hadouken. And he can block it with that, blow through it with that. go over it with that. You know? So he's really good like around this range. And most of his attacks push him a little bit out like that. So I think that's where he's going to end up being most effective. And he's also very grounded. He actually has no air specials. I don't know if Terry's ever had an air special. He's got nothing. So he's got really good ground moves to compensate for that. Like Buster Wolf's full screen. Level 3, full screen. And it's pretty fast. So that's really good. And if, I think he's probably set to Shoryuken. So I probably won't get him. Yeah, it'll knock him out. Let me send him a Hadouken. Oh yeah, he's got Rising Tackle here. He's got Rising Tackle. I forgot about that one. It's the charge version from 2002. And 14, I think, it's charge as well. Nope, hold on. Not what I want. There we go. You can do that. Or... oh, come on. Oh. There, you can do that too. Oh, almost. I think if you're fast enough, you can link it all. Maybe with an EX. Nope. The ranges might have changed. Like I said, I've been adjusting everything. So I might have to change the range of Rising Tackle. Yeah, you can do it there, but you used to be able to do this. Oh, there you go. I guess you just need better timing. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just a timing thing. I'll try to maybe make it a little looser. Yeah, it seems to be a range issue. I think that the jabs push back farther than they used to now. Because all the size of the bodies have changed for the hitboxes, so I had to change a few things there. But that'll get evened out. Oh, yeah, let me change him to Hadouken. To shoot Hadouken instead of the Shoryuken, because that's going to blow through 90% of what Terry has anyway. Let's see. Normal Hadouken. Heavy. There we go. Okay. So, everybody's got a roll. They can get through it with that. If you see that thing coming out, you can Buster Wolf through it. Depending on where you hit them, I probably have to change how that works. But you can, for so many frames, you can go through it, which is quite a lot for the Buster Wolf because it travels so fast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make him stand still, or maybe Terry's got to go farther, faster. Because I think he's hitting his hands. If you look when Ryu shoots the Hadouken, he's hitting the hands, and then it's too far away to connect. Well, I'll adjust that. But you can go through. There you go. You connected that time, and I'll adjust that to make that a little more consistent. It'll go through the Hadouken for so many frames. You can actually see it here. We do it frame by frame. So the purple is that's where the fighters will push each other out of the way so they can't overlap. And the green is the hurt box, so that can be damaged. And you'll notice that Terry doesn't have one for quite a few frames here. So he's immune to getting hit by the projectile. Yeah, and then once he gets into this phase, he doesn't have one at all. But if I do this from further away, you'll see. Once he launches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5 frames. and then his hurt box does come back and he can be damaged now. Yeah, it's fully invincible on startup. Most of the supers are. The only one that's not right now is Power Geyser, but I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I might make it invulnerable to projectiles, but not physical hits, like a sidestep almost. But I don't know how I feel about it. Power Geyser is always weird in the games. It hits very inconsistently. Kind of feels like every other attack that Terry's ever had is the attack to use as a super. Yeah, so this is the light one. Oh, it went too fast. Are you okay? Yeah, same deal. So he's got that 5 frame. It just doesn't go quite as far. Let's see. So you can, obviously you can jump over them. You can KOF roll through them. You can block them with a power wave. The EX power wave, the round wave, actually does 3 hits, so it can block an EX Hadouken as well. Let's see, what else could he do? Oh yeah. That goes high enough that he can't be hit by it, so he can go over it that way. And then of course the EX actually goes a little bit lower, but I might make it completely projectile invulnerable. I'm contemplating on what to do with the crack shoots. Oh. Yeah, you can get it with good timing, but I think it doesn't go quite as high as... Yeah, because it comes down faster than the heavy. I think it just gives you less of a window to do something with it. Oh, come on. Yeah, so it's not the best option, but he gets the job done. And then the, man, you probably use Power Dunk? Yeah, I guess so. It's not too terrible, but man, if you whiff that attack, you're done. Yeah, and on reaction, probably not going to get you too much. Yeah. And even long range. Ryu might actually, he might actually be able to recover in time by the time you throw it out there. Let's change him to all guard, so he'll, yeah, let's try that instead. No, yeah, you can still get him, just barely. Yeah, you're too late. Yeah, that's it. And that's got a lot of recovery. You're done. So, Power Dunk's kind of the weird one. It's not super useful. It never really has been super useful. That I've noticed. So, what I did to make it actually viable is obviously give it the ability to cancel off of Power Charge. A lot of the games let you do that. Not all of them did, though, I think, because it wasn't in all of the games either. So there's that. Let's see. Who was that? Let's see. Defrost? Defrost. Thank you for the follow. Defrost. It's an interesting way to spell it, but it works. What was it? Oh, yeah. So Power Charge, you can get it off of that. So it's pretty much guaranteed. If Power Charge lands, you can go right into it. Now the thing here is, look at Ryu's reaction here. Oh, let me have him stop checking plasma for a second. Alright, go back. He got up quick. He got up late. He got up quick. He got up with a roll. Okay, he's got options when he gets up. Not when you give him the Power Dunk. When you give Power Dunk, it's a hard knockdown. A no-meter hard knockdown. It's unsafe as shit, but if you can land it, See, he can't get up with a roll. He can't roll and he can't get up quick. So you have the timing advantage in that situation. So you can go for the hard knockdown, or you can go for the higher damage with crack shoot. That's kind of the dichotomy that I want to present here. And if you spend a bar, you can do both, obviously. It gives you that little extra opening for all that. Or you could go for something else like this. So the EX crack shoot is actually pretty much the door opener for a lot of crazy shenanigans. Because it resets juggling state completely. So you can even hit with normals if you want to. So you can create little setups and stuff. So if you do this, boom, what you gonna do? What am I gonna do? Up in your face, and you're still in stun. Grab them, or try to do like a meaty follow-up, you know, something like that. So there's a bit of stuff you can do with that. Power Dent doesn't work too well in the corner, but we will fix that eventually. If you actually see the black box there, you see the black box, hitbox inside of Terry's. Here, you can really see it here. That cuts through the effects. That's actually hitbox in an error state, and what that one's actually supposed to do is keep him away from the screen. So the pink one you see when you grab, it actually pushes him away from the screen edge. And that's so like when he does his grab, he won't put Ryu off the screen. Keeps him bounded in the stage. So that he kind of gets turned around here. You can see it really good if you slow it down. See how this is gonna get larger on the right and it's gonna push him out. Yeah, right there. And that way Ryu stays in bounds without any issues. That one there, you see the black box there, so that one's in an error state. That one's got to be fixed. That's because there's a lot of system changes that occurred. And it kind of turned a lot of the hitboxes off. That's part of the repair process that I have to do with Terry. And I had to do that with Ken and Ryu and all of them when I added more features. So there's one more move that I haven't shown yet. So let's review. We've got Power Wave, Light, Heavy, EX. Which, by the way, is it's plus on block. It's so plus. I think you can get an attack after in the corner. Yeah. So don't get in the corner with Terry. It's not good for you. He's got advantage and he can use it. Now when you're out in neutral, he gets pushed back enough where he can't really do much. But in the corner, there's no pushback on projectiles. So there's stuff like that. So that's what that does. Bird Knuckle. Light. Well, EX meant to do heavy. Let's turn his guard off. Yeah. And stand him back up. And no wake up. Okay. There we go. Heavy. EX. Side switches on hit. Actually on block too. Yeah, but it's unsafe, so you're gonna have a bad time. Got crack shoot, light, heavy, Light will hit crouching opponents, heavy will not. Keep that in mind. If they're down backing, you want the light one. EX will hit both, so there's no issue there. Oh, that was a glitch. What happened there? Wait, hold on. Oh no. Alright, I'll have to fix that. I'll have to make note of that. Looks like his knockdown state is being stored. Okay, now, what else you got? Power Duck, light, heavy, EX. It's basically high angle geyser, like a mini one. Power Charge, light, heavy, bigger range, and both of them can special cancel. Now EX, let's see, stand up, and alright, we'll do this. It's got armor on it. So it's really good for the corner environment. You getting pressured? Screw it. If you got an EX, armor it. Appropriate music is Terry's 14, right? Yeah. This is I think this is KOA 14 theme. Right? Yeah, Fatal Fury team. That's what I thought. Okay. Oops. Well, that sort of worked anyway, but yeah. So you can go through projectiles, anything they throw out, it's gonna go out. I think it only got one hit of armor, so be careful. And it does, of course, have the same properties. Oop. Oh, come on. Oh, as I mess it up here. Yeah, still got the same cancel properties. Hello, hello! How's it going? You can do the EXs, the whole deal. So there's that one. Rising Tackle. It is a charge move. Let me keep him from walking here. A lot better than it was last week. It was pretty wiped out and sick. That's why I wasn't here. Heavy. Oh. EX. And so you can charge partition. Oh, that didn't work out as planned. Well, come on. So you can charge part of the way, do a move, and then end up doing the move after. So you don't have to charge it all in one go. That's kind of a third strike thing. Thank you. So let's see, that's his only charge move. It is, of course, his anti-air. His primary one. Terry will have Fire Kick. What's Fire Kick now? Somebody asked that question before, and I think the answer was no, but I can't remember what Fire Kick was. Yeah, Crack Shoot. Is this Fire Kick? I don't remember what Fire Kick is. Because yeah, he does have these unique attacks. Like this is, well, let me turn hitbox off. You can special cancel out of this. Attack move from 98. I don't know, what's the input for it? Do you know what the input is? I might know it by the input. He's got this forward heavy kick, which knocks away. Actually, I probably shouldn't have turned the boxes off. He's invulnerable completely on the lower part. So if you need to hop over like a wave projectile, so if Terry shoots like that out, you can hop over it and attack at the same time. Or any kind of low attack if Ryu tries to trip you, you can go over it. Also, because he leaves the ground, he cannot be grabbed. Once he leaves the ground, I think is 5 or 6 frames into the animation. So if you got Geef on your tail, or another grappler or something, you know, you can get up in his face and say, no, you ain't grabbing me. Get out of here. So let's see, what else is there? Power Geyser is broken. It's broken right now. Maybe we'll fix that one next. But yeah, that one broke. You saw Buster Wolf. Level 2. Level 3. And he's got no air specials, so there's that. But he does have his neutral CD, basically. Alright, so one important change in turn it off. Assuming that it's still he's gotta do wake up move. Yeah, there we go. In Armor Max mode, one of your unique or command normal attacks, whatever you want to call it, is literally armored in armor mode. And for Terry it happens to be this one. And so you can do counterattacks with it. It will pretty much, no matter what, not lead to a combo opportunity. It's more of a range, just kind of get the hell off me kind of thing. Ryu's is more combo potential. Ken's is actually a step kick, which combos only in the corner. But yeah, so you can see the utility of it. And then Power Max. Typically, this changes a special move, but for Terry, it does not. And the reason is, he's got a new super. Power Stream. Which he first got in KOF 2003. It is OTG. You can get it off a knockdown. So it's really amped up. There's a reason that it's only in Power Max mode. Let's see. Let's get him in here. So. Oh, hold on. Nope, didn't time it right. Come on. Boom. They got no chance. It does a lot less damage, OTG. But if you got him in the corner and you get that grab, it's over. If that's all the life they have left, just start harassing him, grab him. Oh, you don't want to back grab. Back grab won't do it. You gotta do forward grab. Boom, you're done. That's it. So it works a little bit like Urian's Super in Street Fighter V, but it's still primarily it's still the same power stream from KOF 2003. Sorry. Fire kick. Oh, he does the sweeping. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. No, he does not have that. He has power charge instead for the half circle forward kick. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, he has it in Match of the Millennium, but I chose to go with power charge instead. I just like power charge and the fact that you can. Now it doesn't work, but here, if I can get it. Yeah, you can get Power Geyser, but of course Power Geyser is broken, so it won't obviously connect right now, but it will eventually. Do a flip? A flip? What do you mean a flip? Like flip Ryu around? Is that what you mean? Do a flip? I don't know. I don't know what. I guess he kind of flips when he does crack shoot, right? That's a flip. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, with Terry is hard. Terry's got like 90 special moves. He's just got so many. He's already got way more than anybody else in the game. Like, he's got way more than Ryu. Like, seriously, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, did I do crack shoot? I don't even know. He's got so many I can't keep track of them. And he's got all the command normals too. He's got this one. He's got that one. Oh yeah, the uppercut, which I made into a target combo to kind of like emulate that KOF feel to it. So he can do that, cancel out of it. It also is a replacement. Oh, I got power dunk right here. That's the one I forgot. Dunk. There's dunk. Which, well, I gotta do it out in the open. Which you can do off of power charge. Boom. So the uppercut is obviously special cancelable. And so the reason I have the target combo is twofold. One, because in KOF you can cancel any normal into a unique or command normal, whichever you want to call it. That is not the case in this game. It's a little more Capcom style in the way that's treated. So I can't do it with, say, like the crouching punch. I can link these two, but they don't cancel. So see, if I try to cancel it, I'm not going to time it right. So you can link it with timing between the light punch and the upper, but this is an actual target combo cancel. Oh, hold on. That's an actual target combo. So there's two reasons. One, like I said, because there's no systematic way to do that in this game, but also because Terry players will be used to having the close heavy punch be 2 hits. And so this is a way to get that kind of 2-hit functionality without having close and far normals. So the pocket games never had those. It was just, that's it, this is the punch. Whether I'm standing here or standing here, it's still the same punch. And obviously in KOF there were times when if you were close enough, you had a different attack on that button. So this is kind of a surrogate for that. So those are all his command normals, and of course you saw the power stream. And that's pretty much like, yeah, it took a long time to go through all of Terry's moves because he's got an ass load of them. He's got so many. But yeah, so you definitely got options for special moves. Like, it's no joke there. Oh, and Power Stream is completely invulnerable. The little pink box you saw there is only just so he can't get pushed off the screen while doing it. But yeah, the entire thing is one giant, basically, hitbox. Yeah, so this just keeps him from leaving the screen. But this orange box is actually a projectile box. It will actually trade, I think, with the Hadouken. Yeah, it'll eat the Hadouken and keep going. In fact, if I cause him to do a Shinku Hadouken, it'll actually grind into it, and it'll grind down the hits on it. Whoop! That didn't work. So it like stops it, and it grinds away. They kind of like counteract each other. Because you'll see if it'll just eat it and keep on going. It might be enough to stall it in time to get away from it. But it'll eat it. The round wave will take 3 hits out of it, but it's got 9, so good luck. Well, you can get 4 because you can cancel it into the other one, but yeah. So you can kind of minimize the damage. Yeah, you can kind of stop it, but you're still gonna get hit. I don't know if it'll give you enough time to roll out of the way. I don't think so. But it'll definitely block an EX Hadouken. So you can do that. And actually, let me show that. Let's see, Hadouken EX. Oh, too late. It counteracts it. Nope. Gotta have good timing with it, but yeah. And then you can send one back. So it's like a return fire. It's actually kind of a defensive mechanic. It's like a shield in the way. Boom. Send it back at him. Get the momentum going in your favor. Oh, boom. Oh, he threw another one. You get the idea. Nope, that's not what I wanted, but it works. Blast through it. You got options. There. Or just the old-fashioned KWF roll. Now you can't roll backward. You do have backdash. But you cannot roll backward. You can only roll forward. However, you can push block. And you can push roll. So when you're blocking, just hit heavy punch, heavy kick to activate max mode. And if you hold forward, you roll. If you don't, then you push block. But of course, Ryu's not doing a physical move. So let me change that to something different. Like Jodan. Jodan Sokutugeri. Or Donkey Kick, as many people know it by. Oh, I did too early. Nope, too early again. There we go. Boom. Push block. Get him off you. Nope, too early. There. Yeah, wait till it actually connects. And then the roll version. So especially if you're in the corner, might give you a little space to do something with. Or, quite literally, just roll out. Oop. I messed that up. Damn it. Boom. Now I'm out. And then Power Max Cancel can cancel hits like a V-trigger for more devastating combos. You can cancel specials, normals, pretty much everything except the super. So supers, you might be hearing me tapping the buttons, can't do it. It'll only happen after. You cannot cancel in the air, only on the ground. So you can't cancel this because they're air hits. Oh, totally got knocked out of that. You can use it to stop time, to see what's coming. Oh, he moved, got him. can use it to cancel your attacks. Simple as that. You can even cancel EX attacks. But again, not supers. Can't cancel supers. And typically you can only cancel on hit, however projectiles you can cancel when they come out. Or activate out in the middle of nowhere. It gives you a buff on your attack, and gives you access to a special move. In this case, it's Terry's Power Stream. But for Ryu, it's Denjin Hadouken. For Ken, you saw with the kicks. It's the Gary kicks with the fire added to them. Boom. But can you cancel a cancel? You cannot, no. Actually, there was a time where you could actually do 2 cancels at once. So if you did a push block, you could immediately do a power cancel to counteract it. But I did fix that. So at one point, yes, you could cancel and cancel, sort of, but you can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. It pretty much made the push block useless, because if you had a power max cancel, you would just wait until they did the push block, counteract it, and then just like blow them up. It was awful. Boom. That's pretty much the overview of what's been going on and kind of just what Terry has to play with. He's pretty fun. He's actually really fun. He's got some quirks, like light burn knuckle won't connect off of. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Be easier to see. Light burn knuckle will not connect off the lights, so light burn knuckle has to connect off heavies. And then heavy can't connect off of anything except a few special attacks like that one, and the charge canceled version of that. So there's a lot of little nuances to Terry, but he's fun. He's got a great cross up. It's his heavy kick. Like, you can't go wrong there. It's a heavy cross up. Boom. Look at this. Am I going back or the other side, you know? You got options. You can got good timing. You can light cancel into the light charge. So he's got a lot of combo potential. It's tough though. The timing is really strict for it. So definitely give Terry a go when he's out. He's a lot of fun. Got a lot of shenanigans. Especially just being able to like be in the corner and be like, oh, you know, hold on. Got forward throw. Be like, no, you're done. Oop. Boom. Inescapable. OTG. Get out of here. Just send you packing with a level 3. He's fun. So, now that I got you up to speed, let's actually do something with him. I think the, oh, yeah, I'll close that. That kills the FPS. Yeah, okay, so here, when he hits the ground, there's a shockwave that manifests over here. It should be where his fist is to give more weight to this, and it's like that here. Let me advance a frame. Yeah, CC it goes in tandem with that kind of round wave sprite. Hey, Fulgore X. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy that people think that. And there he is, on screen. Thank you. Let me take off the maximize there. So we want this to be kind of the same thing. It should appear near his fist. And so I created a spawning system to handle that kind of stuff fairly easily. So let's see. High angle, shockwave. Let's give it an offset of 2. That's a bit better. Let me turn the boxes off so you can see it. Look for the shockwave at his fist. May still need to be a little bit more, so we'll do 2.4. Each 0.1 is a pixel, the way that I set it up. Makes me think that the projectile itself might need to be out farther. High angle dust, where's the projectile? High angle geyser. Spawn, 3.3? Let's give it a 4. Depends on what you mean by design. The sprites are mostly from Match of the Millennium. I colored them, but they're from the Neo Geo Pocket Color games that SNK put out in the 99, 2000 era. So, like, here's the colored versions I did, but the original Terry sprites were like this. Now we added frames and I've had help with pixel art. So like I drew the Buster Wolf. Where is it? So I drew these Buster Wolf frames. But I had help, so others have drawn like the grab frames that we needed. What else did Terry get? He already had a lot of sprites, so he didn't need too much. I think most everything he had, it was just those 2 little things. He's gonna need the ground bounce sprites. If he gets hit with a ground bounce, he actually uses sprites from other characters because he doesn't have them. Oh yeah, Raito did this wind pose, so that's new. And yeah, these are other sprites. But yeah, I did all the coloring. So they originally came in very limited color. I picked out what effects to use, what colors to use, that kind of stuff. Anim Pocket did like reuse Kaku Fubatsu. Obviously, Ryu didn't have Kaku Fubatsu back in 2000, 2001, so he did the sprites for that move. We wanted a modern move. Looks really good too. I added a frame here for when they land from the Shoryuken that didn't exist. So we did a little bit. I mean, I'm not that good a pixel artist, so there's a limit to what I can do. And I'm also the programmer, so I don't have time to spend all day making sprites if we want the thing to progress. So I got a lot of help with this kind of stuff. Oh yeah, here, Raito did these. These are the ground bound sprites, those are new. And then falling forward and getting up while face down. That's another state that we had to add. That kind of stuff. So there's a lot of new stuff. Not like the entire sheet, but there's still quite a bit of new stuff that got in. And of course Ken has, well actually Ken's probably got more than anybody else for new stuff. Like his whole heavy Tatsu is, yeah, his diagonal Tatsu, that's something that was made. His Tatsu from Street Fighter V, we put that in. I had to Franken sprite some of these special kicks. Yeah, don't let anything stop you. Just word of advice, it's gonna take a while, don't get discouraged. You're gonna spend like a month doing one thing that you're like, I can't believe I spent a month doing this. and just keep at it. It will take a long time to do games. Yeah, that's the biggest part, learning how to program and coming up with the systems for it. But you'll get it. You'll get it. Oh yeah, I had to take Ryu's sprite and make this one into Ken because he didn't have that kick. And match them on him. Yeah, here's right those ground-bound sprites for Ken. So there's a lot of stuff that we added. Oh yeah, Terry, jeez, I glossed right by it. Anim Pocket did Terry's power stream, which didn't exist at the time that these games came out. So he's got that move now, and that's got an effect with it. I'll show it here if you didn't see it earlier, if you weren't here. This one. Boom. That first was in 2003, KOF. So he did that. The effects, everything for that. That's all original. Anim Pocket's a killer. Like he can sprite anything in Pocket style. He's super good. Oh, I did the Buster Wolf. That's right. Like the energy sprites even. I did the energy sprites for Buster Wolf. I was actually proud of that. that was actually one of the best things I've done. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I remember doing those. That's, do I have them here? Or did I put them somewhere else? Oh, yeah. I bottled them off of, this Capcom vs. SNK 2 one, so I kind of drew based on that. And, oh yeah, here's Power Stream sprites. The effects for it. All that kind of stuff. Raito did a new Power Wave based off Garou Mark of the Wolves. So we got a lot of little things here and there. And then all the programming, all the animation sequencing is mine in the game. All the combat engine, all that code is that. Parallax code, the whole bit. So any kind of like animated effects and stuff, I did all the sequencing for all that. Put in all the little smoke effects, that kind of stuff. Spent a lot of time with that. Animating is definitely the biggest part of the game in terms of what takes the most time. Coming up with how to animate the moves is definitely number one. And being able to synchronize rather. Like the power dunk effect has to be synchronized with, if you notice when he does it in midair without hitting an opponent, it just goes through. But if he actually hits someone with it, and this was important to get, it actually stops the animation during the hit stop. It will not progress until Terry begins to progress. So just that stop and shake, and then it goes through. So things like that. That's the hardest part to get going. Yeah, animation is easy, says the professional in the chat here. Yeah, he helps me sometimes. When I'm just sitting there scratching my head, and I'm like, this thing just don't look right. Good old Larry's there. He's like, yeah, do this, and this. I'm like, god damn it. All right, that works. I don't know how he makes it look easy. But don't let him fool you, it's not easy. But I chose like the effects for the backdash has that little after image, super jumps have after image, EX attacks have a little after image. So I made all the big decisions in the art direction. That kind of stuff. So that's what I do. I program and I animate. Or animation sequence rather. Like I said, I don't do so much the sprites, but I do it when I need to. Okay, see you later. We probably won't be here too much longer. No, actually, I take that back. We're halfway through the playlist. So we're probably about an hour. Give or take. We still got some time. Yeah, so we were doing this. And if that's forward more, then we can focus that shockwave on the fist. And I think that's why it's there, to connect the fist to the projectile. Because without it, it looks like the projectile kind of goes, just manifests in front of them for no reason. And so this kind of creates a visual connection between the fist. And actually, it's pretty well on the fist there. Want to move it forward maybe a pixel. I think it's just a little bit off. Shockwave 2.5. See how it looks. I'm gonna try one more pixel, but I think that might be the optimal. Alright, let's look at it blowing up again. Yeah, I think that looks better. Really looks like that's where the fist is zeroing in on. Boom. Boom. I guess I got sound effects, I don't need to do them. But I do them anyway. A lot of times I'll work and I'll just have it mute like this. And just... I'll be the dumb me and just go... when something happens. Bam! Make my own little sound effects. Okay, so the other attack that did it was this one, and I think that one's pretty well good. I don't think we need to adjust that one so much. Just pretty much the same basic sprite I used for this. Of course, this one does 3 hits, but the projectile at the end of this only does 1. Yeah. Hey, you do it too. Don't you give me that. You do it too. Oh yeah, actually that's a mechanic that I should know. Because this is not in the current demo. So if he keeps blocking attacks, notice that the block sparks become red after a while. And so this is known what is known as guard fatigue. So notice the chip damage on him that he's receiving is pretty substantial. Now if we reset him, he'll go back to normal guarding, and look, chip damage is much less than it was before. But if you block enough, you get into guard fatigue, and you start to take more chip damage. Now, in order to get out of guard fatigue, there's 2 things you can do. One, just stop blocking so much, which may not be an option depending on what's going on. So it will wear off after some time, so if I let him sit. And see, we're back to blue now. But we're right back to red. So it's a tolerance, it'll go up and down. So you gotta try not to get yourself in that predicament. But yeah, we'll do that. Oh. Doing either a push block or going into armor max on its own will cure your block fatigue, your guard fatigue completely. So that's the other way to get around it. So if you're stuck playing the defensive game, you might want to use it. It will completely prevent you from getting it until it wears off. And then it refreshes you all the way back to as if you started the match. So all your block fatigue is completely cured. Oop. Got popped. Ooh. Hard to beat that Jodan. So yeah, alright, so we fixed the shockwave on that. I guess we can look at Power Geyser. It's really the only one that doesn't function right now. So this one's a little... no, not Ryu. Terry. All these power moves. Let's see. Power Geyser. Geyser. Whatever. Okay, so he's got a bunch of things here. Let's get hitboxes, voice clip, and start activation. End activation, play a voice clip. Okay, there's the projectile. Screen shake, and this is the shockwave. So yeah, alright, so we need... oh, there's the pool for it. We need a new... where is it? A new spawn. Pooled object spawner. So, Cherry, Power, Geyser, Light, Shockwave, FX, Spawn. I know it's a big name, but all that information is important. And it uses the Shockwave pool. And I bet that the information that I used to offset them are still here. So it's probably a 2.8, 0.1. And do object rotation. And let's see, spawn pulled object to ground. Shockwave, Power Geyser, Light. And we'll see what happens. It's just a shockwave, it's not the whole spire coming out. There you go. And that looks pretty on point. You see it now coming out of his fist. Cool. Okay. Now we need the geyser light, and we need to make again a... does it have a pool? Only the shockwave's got a pool. Okay, we need to make an object pool for it. So, Terry, Power, Geyser, L, Pool. We're gonna say they can be 3 instantiated. And yeah, so then here from spawn projectile, we want to... oh no, we made the pool, but now we need the spawning configuration. Spawner, pooled object. Terry, Power, Geyser, Light, Spawn. capitalize the P on power there would be nice. Okay, and they get the power geyser pool. Oh, how come I don't like it? Oh, here it goes. No? Oh, Okay, so these are old system files that I don't need. Get rid of those. Okay, here is the spawn and the pool. Here's the new one we made. There we go. I'm going to assume that it's this 3.8 offset. I used to do the offsets by having an additional object in here, but I don't need that anymore now that I have this system. So that works. Okay. And drag that there. Let's see how it works. Boom. Okay, it doesn't disappear, but we'll fix that. That's what I mean by everything broke. Alright. I'll duplicate that there, and I'm assuming that this should be a projectile, so it should despawn itself. Let's see. It does not. That figures. Well, we can force it to despawn. Despawn object. There we go. And boom. There we go. No, leave it. Infinite geyser. It would only hit once. It would only hit once. But yeah, that'd be funny. Oh. Geyser. Power geyser. Boom. And so I should be able to do this now, if I can get it. There. Boom. There. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, we're here every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go for about 2 hours. Yeah, there's not too much activity on the Facebook, so I'm glad to hear that. Let's see, what can we do here? Oh man, it's hard to... I'm using pads, so I'm dying here. Trying to get this canceled. Oh no, you can't because it's an air hit. You can't do it from the air. That's right. Yeah, that was actually... I had a little boost of people coming from that one. I'm glad that people actually saw it from that. Yeah, that was an old vid too. That was the combo video, I think. Where I had the True Love making in the background for the soundtrack. That was a good video though. It came back like 3 times, like people just find it and bring it back up. And I'm like, oh, it's that video again. It's putting in its time. Let's see. Well, thank you. I try to make sure that it looks and animates as good as I can make it. Bah. Just do it normal. Okay, so we gotta fix the how the spark ends up down here. We gotta fix that. That one should be pretty easy. Where is power geyser L? I think all I have to do is swap the projectile point and the spawn point. Projectile points can kind of decommissioned. Don't really need those anymore. So I think that effect works off spawn point. Yep, it does. Boom. And there you go. So let's take a look at that blown up. Geyser! There we go. Yeah! There, look at that. Boom! Boom! Yes, actually, even in the current public demo, you can see, well, Ken got new art for the character select, but the other guys haven't yet. But you can see the silhouettes of other characters here. That's your hint as to what characters are in the first set of 8. It should be pretty easy to figure out. They're all pretty recognizable. Those are the first 8. Beyond that, I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go here again. I like that. What? What? Yeah. Are you okay? Boom! Yeah, I know. Terry's a direct gift from God sent down to entertain all of us. Oop, I messed that up. Boom! Boom! Damn, it hits like a truck. I might have to adjust the damage values a little bit. Oh, it does a solid 50. It does more than 50%. Let's see. How much damage does it actually do? I changed the scaling now. Yeah, 537. I'll probably knock it down to about 500. Just to give it a little less priority. Boom. So let's see. Power Geyser does 250. Buster Wolf level 2 does 280. Might have to rethink those. Might put a little more emphasis on Power Geyser because it's harder to hit the Power Geyser. Like, you really gotta set that shit up. Oh. No, erase them. Terry 0 to 100. Let's see. What's the highest damage thing I can possibly do? Maybe this? Oh, that's 651. I'm sure I can get better than that. So if I'm already in Power Max, this might be it. Yeah, 778. Damn. What else can we do? Oh, man, this one's hard. I don't know if I can do this. I want to do this. That? Without the power wave. Oh, come on. I want to do that without the power wave. And then do this. Man, that's hard because you've got to do heavy and then 3 heavy and then a half circle with the kick. Oh. It's ghoulish. You can do it. You can do it, but it's fucking hard. Oh, man. I want to do that, and then when I get to here, I want to do this, or with the EX, and then that, and then that, and that, and see if it works, but I don't know. It is, yeah. You can do some pretty good damage. It might be slightly too much, but I did change the scaling, so Terry's damage values have not been readjusted to compensate for the difference in scaling. And I'm still kind of tweaking everything overall, so the damage you see here today may not be representative of that. In fact, this is probably underpowered. Considering that you can only use it in Power Max and it's only a level 3. Hey, maybe that one's about right. I think this actually does more. Yeah, this does actually more. It probably shouldn't. Also the fact that you can OTG this, if I can get it right. So if they're on the ground, you got them. Does a lot less damage, but you got them. It's guaranteed. Let's see. Nope, I messed it up. 1,000 is total life, yes. Yep. Let's see. What's the highest damage I can get? 778 was what we had? $583. $610, but I missed a hit. Ah, come on. Ah! Flounder in here, what's going on? Alright, you know what? I'm not doing this on pad. I'm doing this on a stick. Plug it in. Of course, I haven't done this in a while. I'm probably gonna flounder on this anyway. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Feels better already. Okay, so I wanted to do. Oh, jeez, it's just a timing issue. Ah. So basically, I have to do this, but I have to also get this and a Hadouken, and it's really hard. I'll show the input. Show my sloppy inputs. Where are we? So you have to do this, and then you have to kind of half circle it. I time it by holding back. Yeah, there. And so you got to half circle it, and get this in the middle of the half circle, and then hit it again to get your Hadouken. It's a little tough. Ah. It's a tight window. Ah, I'm missing it. I think I'm doing it too early. Maybe not. Oh, come on. Oh man, that was a total wash on that one. This might be Ryu's highest damage. There we go. Whew. Okay, 642. Not terrible, but it's better than it was. A Ross Shinsho in Power Max. 688. Let's see. If I do. No, that's not enough. $529. No, I probably won't get the damage I need by using just EXs. What if I'm already in Power Max? What do we get? Ah, man. Polarium Power Max 721. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. Alright. Oh, wait. What's your wake up attack? Okay. Oh, too early. Oh, screwed it up. Ah! It's a slow attack. I'm expecting something fast. Oh. Well. I didn't have enough bar to do anything with it. Well, I can show you one bar. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I should have done heavy, and Power Max canceled it. Oh, jeez. Oh, that is... I don't know how the hell I got that. Oh, I let go to stick in it. Yeah, and it rebounded and pressed hold. Right, that figures. I think my spring's getting loose. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, that's not what I want. I think I got negative edge there. Snake, use your QCQZ. That's a hell of a name. Oh, yeah, hold on, let me show you. There is an automatic follow-up to this. If you mash out down forward punch, you'll get a level 1 follow-up. Because Kakufubatsu is only 2 bars, there's no 3-bar version of that. That's how you make it 3-bar. Oh, that one's hard. To get a full screen donkey kick, you gotta be really on point. And you can do crazy shit from there. Yeah. Could run up and do that. The highest damage thing might just be a counter hit Shinsho in Power Max. That's probably gonna get close to 8. No, really? I'm surprised. So, what did we do last time? What did we do? What did we do to get that big? Was it this one? No. Ah, shit. Eh. Ah, and hit it too quick. Sloppy inputs. No. No, that was a counter hit. That don't count. There you go. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Ryu might be tapped out at that 721. Wait, did I actually get a counter hit? Oh, there's a counter hit. 733. Okay, so that's what I thought the highest damage was. I didn't get the counter hit because he had already finished his active frames when I did it. Yeah, so that definitely counter hit. Boom, boom, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, 733. You do not want to mess with the Shinshoryuken. It's designed to be a counter hit monster. Oh yeah, so Ryu in Power Max has chargeable Hadokens, and they're all Denjin. And they do a shitload of stun. Okay, I'll reset them. Stun meter up here. Keep your eyes on that. Boom. Yep, just like 5. Well, a little bit slightly different because you can backdash cancel your charge and fake them out. So, get ready for another one. Oh, he got me anyway. Just say, like, he thinks I'm doing something to be sneaky there? Oh, I did too late, but we'll see. But I can throw something anyway. Or if they jump in, you can show you. Even on, like an EX, you can back it out. They really think you're going to commit on that EX. You spent bar for it, but you don't have to. You can give them the ultimate fake out. And so that's why when I do this combo, that's only using 1 EX bar. But look at the stun that comes from that. Oh crap! Ah. Too early. You gotta get the ground hit because you can't cancel the air hit. Look at that. That was like 75% stun, 450 some damage. That's Ryu's game. If you enter Power Max, like you want to get that stun in there. And just like Street Fighter V, guard break. Let me stop him waking up. So you can't do it with normal Hadoukens, but if you charge it all the way, it's a guard break. So the normal ones, level 1 and level 2, they don't guard break, but your level 3 charge does. So yeah, you can... Oh, I ran out. Mix them up. Backdash out. Come in. Fake them out. All sorts of stuff. I like doing like... let me make him stop guarding. I'll do auto guard. Oh wait, well that's one way to do it, but look at that. Reset. Boom. Look at that. He's almost stunned and he almost died. Alright, hold on. I gotta hold it the other way. Oh, right one. Boom. Oh. Boom. On today's episode of I Shouldn't Be Alive. Yeah. So I want to promote some shenanigans, so that's the way I designed it. Because you could say, oh, you know, I did it on him once. He thinks I'm gonna do it, but I'm backdashing. And maybe he thinks he can be smart and do something. And no. Got him. He can't do nothing. In fact, if I make him do the wake up, I think I can actually do that. Boom. There you go. He did something, and he ate a EX instead. Obviously, it's not as good as getting that break, but, you know, he thought he was going to get something. Boom. Gotcha. Boom. Can get a level 2 off of that. Let's see. I don't know if I can do anything with that. Oh, that's tough. You gotta time that one good. You gotta start your run at just the right time. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Yeah, you gain a level 2 off of that. But look how much stun that was. Just from a YOLO Shoryu and into that. So Ryu's the stun monster. He's the you done goofed, you're gonna eat stun, and you're gonna die. He's very much a capitalize on mistakes character in this game. So he's got heavy hitting stuff. And for that, but he's also got like that defensive ability. So, counter hit Shinsho. Oh, it hurts. It hurts really bad. So he's the you done goof guy. You done goof, you eat it, and you get the big damage. So don't screw around with Ryu. He will capitalize on your mistakes better than any other character right now. All his attacks are designed to mess with you and get you to make mistakes and to suffer very badly from mistakes. Not just in damage, but like you see, stun. Boom. That kind of stuff. Yeah. And that's the idea. Boom. Gotcha. Thought I was gonna charge. I didn't. Don't sit there. Because now you're forced to do something. And sure, you have the roll, but that's why I gave Ryu the backdash. Because you say like, oh, when I first put it in, I was starting throwing them. And my friend's just like, screw that, I'm gonna roll through them. And if you're right next to me like this, I'll just roll right behind you. It's a no-brainer. I'll roll as soon as I can. And then you probably won't catch me. So I'm like, alright, you wanna know what? We got backdash then. Cancel it. Fake him out. That solves that problem. You know, you don't need that in Street Fighter V because there's no rolling in Street Fighter V to dodge projectiles. So you can get him in that mind game of, yeah, okay, you're gonna jump or you're gonna sit there. Well, now you got jump, sit there, and roll's definitely the best option. So to counteract that, I've got the backdash. So if you think they're gonna roll, cancel it, sweep them. Bring back armor into Shinsho. No, man, it's a defensive move. Tim. Yeah, okay, so I'll show armor mode. Armor gives armor max mode gives one of your unique attacks armor to it, and for Ryu it's the solar plexus. Because Ryu is more of a defensive character, he gets a really good unique move to get that armor on. He can combo out of it, both in and out of the corner. He can do lots of good damage off of that oopsie. Again, he's the you done goofed, and now you're gonna pay for it character. Yeah, so what Tim's referring to is you can't link the full Shinsho off of a combo like that. So you only get part of it, and that's by design because it's meant to be more of the counter move. It's meant to do that, and to do high damage on counter hit. But when I was retooling the frame data, this became possible. And see, he did get counter hit because he was trying to do something. But if I turn that off, he's not gonna get it. That was possible though because of a frame data glitch. And so when Tim was testing it with me, he found it and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's great." And I'm like, "Nah, that's not." And That's not intended, I'm sorry. So I took it away and I was all mad. He wants it back. It'd be too easy. See, the problem here is that if you did do that, then this combo has no purpose. So if Shinsho could link off of everything Shinku Hadouken can link off of, then there's no reason to use Shinku Hadouken level 3. So I wanted to make sure that they have unique uses in and of themselves. You can do... let's see. No, it's probably corner only. Oh, wait, no, wait, hold on. You can do this. If you're in the corner, you've got a few more options. And so you can get Shinsho Ryuken to in a combo. I messed it up, but it'd probably been pretty good damage. Yeah, all supers had really wonky frame data. Like, they were way too fast. They were like 3 frames or something. They're supposed to be 5 frames startup at minimum. And yeah, everything was wonk. It was bad. Or Shinsho had like some stupid like 2 frame startup. I was like, yeah, that's not right. We don't want that. Oh yeah, he's got his Sakurets for EX, like 4 and 3. Which I thought was cool. I don't know. I kind of understand what they were doing in Street Fighter V, where they made all of his Hadoukens just normal key looking. And they got rid of his fire one and they gave it to Ken. But man, I still like the fire one. It's just cool. It's just classic Ryu to have that fire Hadouken. So I gave it to him as the EX, just like 3 and 4. Oh, 2 signs. Yeah, the 2 sign challenge. No such thing as wrong frame data, just happy little TODs. Yeah, happy little touch of death. So what Tim is referring to is the 2 sign challenge. If you notice, you can break the signs, and they'll reset in training mode. Can you break both signs with 1 combo? Ryu can. So there you go, 2 signs in 1 combo. So, for the most part, yeah, Bob Ross. For the most part, corner carry is a real thing in this game. There's ways to send them from one side to the other quite easily. Ken has one, but his is a bit more complicated. 2 sign challenge. Every time I add something, Tim's like, can you still do the 2 sign? That's like the benchmark. Alright, I gotta really rub the rust off for this one. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt. So you can do stupid shit like that. I didn't even do it right. But let's see. Can he still do 2 signs? Shit. Might better start from over here. Whoop! Can't break the sign prematurely now. Man, I don't know if he can anymore. Alright, I gotta practice this. Oh, this one's rough. No, signs do not do extra damage. That would give an unfair stage advantage. They just look cool. I don't know if they did extra damage. Man, this is tough. I don't know if they did extra damage in Street Fighter 2. I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that, but I don't think they do. Oh, man. Okay, so what I have to do here, because there's a jump cancel if you make the hit. I need the super jump cancel forward. And then I need to Tatsu immediately. Like that. Yeah, like that. And then if I hit it right, I can do that. and I should be able to do that, maybe? I don't know if that'll be enough to get it that far. That might not be enough to get it far enough. Oh, man. Oh! I think he's resetting it to get the sign to come back. Oh! Signs are very strong. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tim did the full 4 pixel art because the stages are expanded. They're a little bigger because of all the shenanigans that go on. And yeah, even we expanded the stages and you can still do air to air. Oh, come on. It wasn't a super jump though anyway. It wouldn't have amounted to much. Oh my god. This is gonna kill me. Boom! Oh, you can't do that. Shit. Yeah, Ken's running like he's on a mission. I like his run. His run's really cool. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I don't know. Let's see, what can Ken do? Let's review. That didn't reach in time. So I can't do this into this. Because he hit like there, and that's not gonna work. Man, what the hell can you do? Ken may not be able to do it anymore. And the fierce eyebrows, yeah. Shit, Ken may not be able to do double sign anymore. Because really, realistically, the best you've got is gonna be that. You're gonna max cancel it, and then you can get like this maybe. I don't know. Fix it immediately. Not everybody has to do the double sign. Oh, no. This one's hard. It's hard, man. It's getting that super jump into Tatsu. You've got to do it so damn fast. If you don't get it just right, you're not gonna get it right. And if you don't get the super jump, you're not gonna get far enough along to do that. You won't get the distance you need. But you can't restart it, because if they're in the air, it just spikes them. You guys are killing me now. Oh, jeez. You can do this, by the way, if you need to. But you don't get a follow-up from that. Man, geez, it's just so hard to get that super jump in there. At least for me. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I think I wanted to do that? Yeah. Let's see how far, I don't know. Hold on, let's get him over here. I really need to make a reset that puts him in the corner or something. Ah, shit. Refill bar. Of course not. Guilt, give him more. Oh man, it's ridiculous! It's ridiculous! See, your timing determines not only how far you're gonna go, but how many hits you get, too. Alright, well, I gotta let him drop a little bit, I think. Geef needs to break the stage, yeah. I don't think there's any way Geef's gonna be able to break both signs, but... yeah, okay. Man, I don't think he's gonna have enough... I don't think he's gonna have enough to get that far, but... it might be theoretically possible to get close. Oh! Oh, it's so close! It's so close! Let's see, how far can I get Ryu to here? Oh, that'll still break it. Okay, that'll give us a little bit of leverage here. Oh, I fucked it. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. I keep thinking I can rebound some, but I can't. Crap. Alright, let's try it again. Getting a little better at it. Oh, Alright, but at least we know he can be like right here and it'll still break it. Let's see. Can he be that far away? No, that didn't break it. So he's got to be a little closer. Okay, what I might have to do... I might have to double tap run and then do it. So like a double tap Shoryu just as I'm landing, so he gets just a few pixels extra. Oh, can't do that. It'll break the sign. You get just a few pixels extra of leeway. Shit. Oh, nope. Why am I not getting it now? Am I hitting at the wrong angle? Maybe. Well, you can hit at different angles that make it a little harder or easier to get that in. Maybe I gotta do it closer, because that one worked out okay. So... yeah. Yo! There we go! Double sign challenge complete. It works! It works! It still works. It's hard to do, but it still works. Mission complete. I gotta make that an achievement or something in the game. Double sign challenge. Now flip direction. Oh no. Yeah. Fucking kill me. Well, actually, a little better than I thought. Ah shit, I did it. Tried to re-juggle. Alright. Doing it wrong, but we'll get it. Tim, now do it in the other direction. That's such a Tim comment. Do it in the other direction. Ow, now I'm screwed up. At that point where you start getting really shitty at it. It's a video game curse. Let's see. Okay. No. Not hitting the right angle. Too far. Oh, too much. Oh, I could have got it. I did it too early. Could have got it. Oh, did I blow the mic out? Too hype? Sorry about that. Oh. Man, it's not easy. Oh, come on. It was too early. Too early. No, too far. Too far. Achievement only in a real match. Oh, would that be crazy? Or 2 versions of it. Yeah, you can do it in training mode, not do it in a real match, bitch. Come back when you've mastered it. That'd be mean. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on, you're gonna have me doing this all night now. It's bugging me now, too. Oh, come on. Yeah, I was gonna say, we know it can be done. I don't know if that would have hit if I delayed it. At least I got the jump canceled kind of down now. Of course I say that and I screwed up. Oh. Reach over there. Damn it. Wow, I can't do anything. That's great. Hey, welcome back. Oh, fuck. I knew just as my hand started to do this super jump, I'm like, I've got it! No, I don't have it. Okay, it's my own dumbness holding me back now. Man, I would have had it too. Oh wow, that was a really low one. Oh, hand slipped. How did I go now? There's like a secret angle and timing that you can get, so it just gets that Shoryu in the right spot. No, that's not it. Hitting lower doesn't seem to help. Maybe hitting really low does, though. Oh, that didn't hit the sign. No. That's what I'm thinking too. Start like near his head. Oh, now my wrist is getting tired, you bastards. Yo! There we go. No pain, no gain, you're right. No pain, no gain. Now try with army boxes. We don't... I keep trying to tell Tim to make a box. I keep telling Tim, dude, make a crate. I want to put a breakable crate in the game, and he just won't do it. Terry. I'll try with Terry. I'm not sure. He might be able to. Might be able to. We'll see. Yeah, let's go to Osaka. I haven't shown this one off. But no, I showed this one off last time, I think. Oh wait, I gotta go to the other stage. Duh. There's no signs on this stage. What am I doing? I want to change the scenery, but I can't. It's a sign challenge. Now a challenge stream, yeah. Alright, we don't need attack info. Okay, this one shouldn't be too bad, I think. Yeah, this one should be pretty okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be a lot easier. Okay, just gotta get him in the right spot. Oh. Come on. Nope. There you go. What? 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 It's too high. It's too high. What? How about this? And that's too short. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is not gonna be as... Maybe I have to start him back farther. Come on! Yeah, there we go. Okay, gotta start him back better. Because start him back farther. Start him back farther. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty easy. Okay, challenge complete. Dr. Light now? Yeah, if you make the sprites, I'll put them in. The joke, if we got a Discord channel, so if you guys want to pop in there, we talk about the development and show updates that actually don't even get put on Twitter or Facebook. But we we have the running joke that if Tim sprites Dr. Light's sprites as an alternate costume for Rio, I'll put him in the game. He's never gonna do it. He's never gonna do it, but it'd be funny. So you Mega Man X fans probably know there's the secret karate Dr. Light, and the inside Capcom joke is that he knows Shotokan or Ansatsukan, depending on your continuity, whichever you prefer to call it. So theoretically, Dr. Light can Tatsu and Hadoken like the best of them. Put Dr. Light in and give him a stage with a MIDI version of Light Up the Night by the Proto Men. That would be something. See, his stage would have to be on the cliff on Armored Armadillo's stage, right? Because that's where you get the Hadoken. Shit. Alright, I'm not practiced for this. There we go. Let's see if I can get that again. There we go. Alright. Just gotta get it. Just gotta get in practice for this thing. Shin Roku Buster instantly breaks both signs. Yeah, you wish. Yeah, so Ken's the hard one now to break the signs. Terry's not so bad with it. Oh wait, hold on. I can't use the EX. If I use the EX, oh, okay. That's the actual time up. Ah, I missed it, but so. Alright, now my time's actually up on stream. Now I had Chun. Chun's coming. Chun's coming. You know Chun's coming. Chun's my favorite. Chun's my girl. She's not getting left out. Terry looks more finished than the percentage you tell in the trailers, he looks that way, but like the frame data and so like his normals are fine, and these are fine, but like EX, like if you look at the shape of the hitbox here, see the size of the hitbox for that and the way the body looked, then not the same as the EX one. The EX is different. It's got like a bigger one here. There's like 3 boxes here instead of 2. So it's the frame data that's not, and the hitboxes that are not right. And you see there's a black hitbox there. And so, like I mentioned earlier, the black hitboxes are broken hitboxes. Like they're actually glitched. So they have to be redone. So crack shoot, I have not done that on any of them. So all 3 of those have to be redone. The power geyser hitboxes also have to be redone. Heavy power geyser doesn't work at all. And believe it or not, I still have to actually do these hitboxes. They function, but they're not the right shape to conform. So like, you can actually see it really good here. See how thin this looks compared to Ryu's shape here? They should be the same size. The new consistent size is this one over here for standing sprites. Like this one's a little bit different because he's airborne, but the same general shape. But see how it's wider? Both the push box and the hurt box. These should also be wider. So those hitboxes are wrong, and that's both on level 2. Keyboard. Both on level 2 and level 3 are like that, so that's no good. Same thing with that. And power charge, same deal. I haven't done those, nor have I done those. So you see the black box there. That's the glitched one. So there's a lot of them that I have to do. Like they function kind of well enough, but like, no. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Give me my EX back. I'm trying to do a keyboard here, and it's killing me. But like, see that? Like that shouldn't do that. You should not be able to cross under with the EX. Yeah, like that. That shouldn't happen. So there's a lot of stuff like that that I've been kind of avoiding on stream. Been trying to, that are just not right. So what happens when the black box is just a hitbox? It's completely disabled, yeah. That's the thing, it lost its data. So it's no longer going to do anything. That's pretty much what happened. So the next step for me is to go through and redo all the hitboxes for those. His grab range is actually bigger than it should be. There's a lot of little things that just aren't apparent that are really wrong. So it looks more complete than it is. It's just a lot of little details that need to be worked out. And then I have to test it, and then, you know, bring him to the corner and keep doing the EX, and can I cross under, yes or no? Okay, adjust the box. I can still cross under, okay, adjust the box until it's right. That's pretty much, just gotta grind it out and do the work. Yeah, this one, there's a big black box. That's like, I don't know if you were here earlier, so, let's see, here. So this pink box prevents Terry from leaving the screen. Like it pushes him away from the screen edge. You see how it's flush right against here? And so what that does is it pushes Terry back. So when he throws Ryu, that Ryu doesn't get thrown outside the screen. He gets thrown onto the screen. So it's like a spacer. But it only reacts with the screen edge, so if you're out in the middle and you do it, it doesn't push you. It's just little details like that, just so it looks nice for the most part. I mean, the game will push the characters back onto the stage if they leave, but it won't look pretty. And currently, that's what that black box is supposed to do, but it lost its data, so it doesn't do that. It probably pushes them out to like here, just so it looks a little nicer. In fact, just to show that, I could probably reactivate that one, because that's only a small, quick one. But then I gotta go after that, so let's see. Throw forward. Not that one. Yeah, it's this one. It lost its data, so we have to say that it adjusts for solids, and by solids it means like barriers and boundaries, which is the screen, essentially. And so there you go. It's no longer black. Now it's back to pink where it should be. So it just readjusts them a couple pixels out of the corner so that the other opponent can land without interfering. That's all. Minor little detail. It's really apparent with the back throw, because if you didn't have that, just to show it, just for the heck of it, let's actually turn that off. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. So then you'll see they're now black because they lost their data. They have no data now. But see how that looks? It's not quite the same. Especially if you slow it down. Well, you should see Ryo go outside. Yeah, see Ryo goes outside the level here, and he's getting kind of pushed back in, and now he disappears. And sure, they readjust, but it doesn't look quite right. So that's all that's about. So let's put those back. Yeah, just for solids. So that data got all wiped out when I made some system changes. So, and we're back to normal. There you go. And then, you know, you don't see it obviously. It just looks nicer that way. Cool. I'm actually proud of that throw animation. I think it actually looks really painful. I love that one. Boom! And out. Alright, anyway, yeah, so time to wrap it up. I gotta go to bed. So, thank you everybody for hanging out. It's been really fun, especially doing the sign challenge. We are patron funded, so we do have a Patreon page. There's a link for that down below, and I have some top tier patron names to read off. So we've got Zombie Killer, that's our super ultra patron. We got Jerry Berry, Javier Garcia, AJ, and Bryce Nagoinum. So super extra thank you to you guys. And we'll be back Thursday, and that's August, isn't it? Oh, it's already August 2nd. I'll be back on Thursday, August 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're working on the other project for that one, a platformer game, like a retro platformer game. And so, anyway, we've got early builds. We've got weekly builds of all the projects, including this one, on the Patreon. And we've got code samples and other good stuff, so you can check that out if you want. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna get out of here. See you guys later. Check out the Discord maybe. Come yell at us in real time. Or on Twitter or whatever. And that's it. So scrub out. Have a good one. And I'll see you guys next time.